Hey, welcome back to OG Cook Shop. Today we're going to be working on some cannabis-infused ribeye steaks along with some sweet mash. Let's get right into it. Alright, first things first, let's go ahead and cut up our herbs for our seasonings and marinade for our steaks. So let's go ahead and get the rosemary, and we're going to go ahead and prick off some pieces of rosemary and start dicing it and mincing it up so we can cover our steaks. In the meantime, give me nana. But a red bit waiting outside with a weed so light and can't quiet down. Damn. What's that smell? That's the hand of the diesel now. Riding the two-seater with a drop top down. I'm on right now. Shawty just told me she slipped inside, ready to go home right now. Making the digital dash, taking the safe, taking her home and down. Damn. What's that sound? That's the Hemi ripping loud. Shout out to my brother Keys. Alright, now that our herbs are nicely fine and chopped, we're going to go ahead and add this to our bowl. So let's go ahead, pick it up, add it to our bowl. And we're gonna go ahead and cut up some onions, and we're gonna add that also to the bowl with garlic. So let's go ahead and prepare the onions and the garlic. Down to Adele. I'm sure that she's stuck for real. Can't break my heart. I know about Pippin. Take your bitch, future did Pippin. Now that we cut small dices of the onions, we're gonna go ahead and julienne the onions so we have a garnish for our steaks. Now that we got all the crying out the way, let's go ahead and mince our garlic. So we're gonna go ahead and smash our garlic, and after we smash our garlic, we're gonna go ahead and mince it. Let me show y'all how to do it real quick. And this is all the garlic we're gonna put on to the steak. Everything else will be in the mash, or any more seasonings will be added to the mash, along with. Now that we have all our chopped ingredients chopped and ready to go, we're gonna go ahead and oil up our steaks and add it to the bowl. We are going to add our canna oil to the mix. And we're also going to add our canna all-purpose seasoning to season the meat, along with any other extra seasonings we want to add to make this dish pop. Now that we've poured all the oil all over the steaks, we're going to go ahead and season them with our seasoned canna. Now that we have the steaks covered in our canna oil, we're going to go ahead and add our cannabis all-purpose seasoning. And you don't want to put a whole lot on it yet. You want to just put a little bit on there, because we can always add more later, but we cannot take away. So let's go ahead and work it in there. Make sure you flip it. Add more seasoning. This is all of my ops is hoes. All of my hoes is queens. Knowing damn well I can change up the scene, forget everything that they seen. Spend a couple nights with a real young king. I turn to the man of your dreams. And we're gonna go ahead and add it to our bowl. You only notice what come in their jeans, and not really what's in their jeans. Rocking their bell, cooler than a double L, doing a swell. And we're gonna go ahead and just mix everything together. And we're also going to throw in some Worcestershire sauce, just for some more flavor. Realizing it's all on me. Well, guess we'll wait and see. Until then, tune the next episode of Dragon Ball. Here's our Worcestershire sauce. We're going to go ahead and add a little bit of that. Explode the bitch, roll the shit, cold as shit, froze the
And again, mix, incorporate, make sure everything's covered. And we're gonna go ahead and wrap this for 20 to 15 minutes. And once it's fully done, we'll go ahead and add it to the pan and get it sizzling and cooking. And there it is, locked and loaded, ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and put this in our refrigerator for 15 to 20 minutes. And while it's sitting in the fridge, we can go ahead and start on our sweet potatoes. But before we start on our sweet potatoes, I would like to give you guys a word from our sponsor. Today, we are sponsored by Levo Oil. You can go to Levo Oil. See what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and peel our sweet potatoes and cut some more herbs that we can add to our sweet potato mash. So let's go ahead and cut these up and peel them so we can get this boiling and ready. So we're gonna go ahead and start peeling our potatoes. Let's get a bowl so we can put our potatoes in. And let's go ahead and start peeling.
Just told me she slip inside, ready to go home right now. Making a digital dash, taking it safe, taking her home and down. Damn, what's that sound? That's a Hemi ripping loud.
Shout out to my brother Keys. Me? I go by Mr. Anonymous. This is a all of my ops is hoes, all of my hoes is queens. Knowing damn well I can change up the scene, forget everything that they seen. Spend a couple nights with a real young king, I turn to the man of your dreams. Compare me to other niggas, you started to notice it ain't what it seems. Cause you only notice what come in they jeans, and not really what's in they jeans. Rocking her bell, cooler than a double L, doing a swell. Breaking her down to Adele, I'm sure that she stuck for real. Can't break my heart, I know about Pippin. Take your bitch, future did Pippin. Texting me, come put the tip in, earn respect, you passed that mission. Quiet as hell, can't tell my homies, none of these hoes really know me. Fuck with y'all, but not too closely. Nowadays, I stay so low-key. For me, thuggin' and rugged while cruising with Michael throughout in the hood, like night in the streets. Asking me, is this where you wanna live? Shit, is this where you wanna be? Realizing it's all on me. Well, just wait and see. Until then, tune the next episode of Dragon Ball. Psych, I'm in this bitch and I'm rolling. Telling my brody I'm going. All of my women be holding. Tucked and ready to load it. Ready to slow it. Explode the bitch, roll the shit, cold as shit. Froze the wrist, hold this bitch. In a minute, keep it quiet like I hold a fifth. You holding the flip, yeah, my wrist for the guy. In the two-seat, everybody hit the blitz. In them bitches like shit flip. Yeah, my wrist for the guy, my shit.
If you not hit that chord, make that shake, please. Don't give up on your vision aspirations. I feel like we established.
All right, now that we got all our sweet potatoes cut up, we're gonna go ahead and get our rosemary peeled off the vine and diced up so it's ready for when the mash is ready to be mashed all together and incorporated with the butter and the cream. If you'd like to try any of these infusions at home, you can go to levooil.com/OGCookshop and use code OGCookshop to get 10% off select items like the Levo 2 and the Levo C right here in my hand. Just go to levooil.com/OGCookshop and use code OGCookshop today. And if you would like to buy any of the items that you see in this video today, like our can of butter, you can go to OGCookshop.com and use code SPR24 to get your 40% off all spring break long. Just use code SPR24 today. And if you'd like to get any of these infusions, just go to OG Cookshop. Now that our sweet potatoes are boiling, we just want to keep an eye on them to make sure when they are ready and soft, we can go ahead and take them out and start mashing them together. And now we're going to go ahead and warm up our cast iron. We're going to go ahead and add our can of oil to the pan and make sure we coat most of the pan. And once it's to the temperature that we like, we could go ahead and drop our steaks. First things first, before we add it to the pan, we're going to try to brush off as much of the onions and garlic off. So let's try to get as much of it off so we don't burn it in the pan. Let's go ahead. Our sweet potatoes are done boiling. We're gonna go ahead and strain them so we can use this pot to mash up all our sweet potatoes. So let's go ahead, dump it, make sure all that water's out. Make sure your burner is off or you mix it off the burner. All right, there goes our sweet potatoes. And we're gonna go ahead and add it to our pot and get our heavy cream and start mixing. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and add our stuff back and add our heavy cream. And we'll start mixing.
Shout out to my brother Keith. Me, I go by Mr. Anonymous. This is
And you can add a little bit of milk if you need to.
all of my hoes are queens. Knowing damn well I can change up the scene, forget everything that they seen. Spend a couple nights with a real young king, I turn to the man of your dreams. Comparing me to other niggas, you started to notice it ain't what it seems. Cause you only notice what coming in jeans and not really busting their jeans. Rocking their bell, cooler than a double L.
Mix and mix and mix.
Down to Adele. I'm sure that she's stuck for real. Can't break my heart, I know about Pippin. Take your
And we're gonna go ahead and add a 2 tablespoon serving of can of butter. So we got a tablespoon of can of butter here. We're gonna go ahead and add that to the mix and stir.
I'm in this bitch and I'm rolling. Telling my brody I'm going. Regular. All of my women be holding. Talking ready to load it. Ready to float it. Explode this bitch. Roll this shit. Cold this shit. Frozen wrist. Hold this bitch. In a minute, keep it.
And we're gonna go ahead and add our rosemary.
Damn, my rich would've got my shit. She been a 2-seater, about to hit a blitz. Spin them beat just like shit to live. Yeah, my rich would've got my shit. I gotta call her ass up. Hey, you down the street?
All right, now we're gonna add some regular butter to the mix. And we're gonna go ahead and season our sweet mash. And we're gonna season it with garlic powder, onion powder, and salt. And we're gonna go ahead and work it all in together. And we're gonna do 1 more tablespoon of can of butter for good measure.
ripping loud.
Shout out to my brother Keith.
Now we can go ahead and taste a little bit, see where it's at.
I go by Mr. Anonymous. This is a
little bit more salt.
All of my hoes is queens. Knowing damn well I can change up the scene, forget everything that they seen. Spend a couple nights with a real young king. I turn to the man of your dreams. Compare me to other
And we're
niggas.
golden.
Notice it ain't what it seems.
We're gonna go ahead and put a lid on this. Let it stay warm. Well, right, we're gonna go ahead and start dropping our steaks. We're cooking one medium rare, one medium well, and actually no, 2 mediums. So let's go ahead and drop it in. And you hear that sizzle, so you know that your pan is ready. And you want to make sure you're watching your heat. We have it at a middle range of medium and high. And you're going to want to make sure you have a pan set up and ready for when your steaks are done. So go ahead and make sure you get some foil ready and your pan's ready. And we're going to go ahead and flip our steak. Got a nice little sear on both sides. This one could get a little bit of better sear, but we can finish that on the other end. And when you cook this, you're gonna smell the aromas that are coming off. It's so herbaceous, it's so good. Like, we're gonna get a little closer so y'all can see. You see that nice brown sear? Now, we could have got a little better on the tail end, but that's fine. We can finish that. Same thing with this one. We could have got a little bit of a better sear, but it's okay. We can always fix that. You just want to let it cook. This seems to be the hottest side over here. Pull it down a little bit. So we both get a little action. Now after we finish cooking off all our meat, we're gonna go ahead and deglaze the pan with some white infused cooking wine that we have. And we're gonna go ahead and add our onions and the rest of our garlic and onions that we had from when we made our marinade. So we're gonna add that to the pan, get it with some oil, some cannon butter, and we're gonna add it to our dish. So let's go ahead and look at this. So we got a nice good sear on that side. Go ahead and sear this side now. So they could use a little bit more salt. So we're gonna go ahead and fix that right now. We're gonna add some of our cannon salt. Looks pretty good on both sides. This one's at a medium rare right now. Yep, that's a medium rare. Nice and good. And this one, more like a medium. That's perfect. Now let's go ahead and add the new pieces. First, make sure they got the salt that they need. All right. Looking good, we looking good. Let's go ahead and add these to the pan. Now there we go. Sizzling away.
In the meantime, give me nana. But a red big waiting outside with a weed so light and can't quiet down. Damn. What's that smell? That's the hand of the diesel now. Riding a two-seater with a drop top down. I'm living, I'm on right now. Shawty just told me she slip inside, ready to go home right now.
Now we're gonna go ahead and deglaze the pan, but first we're gonna add our peppers, garlic, all that good stuff back to the pan.
I go by Mr. Anonymous. This is all of my hoes, all of my hoes is queens. No one knows what I can change the scene, but do everything that we've seen. Spend a couple nights with a real king, I sent for the men in your dreams.
We're gonna go ahead and start sauteing it and add our infused white wine. We're gonna add a little dollop of milk.
I'm in the bitch and I'm rolling. Telling my brody I'm going.
And we're gonna add some peanut butter in a minute. But first we're gonna let this all saute up for a little minute.
Should've got my shit. I gotta call her ass up, bro. Hey, you down the street? Hey, back in the car. Yeah, spin the block real quick.
And some regular pie. And we're gonna saute all this up. And you can turn up the heat a little bit more.
What's that smell? That's the hand of the diesel now. Riding a two-seater with a drop top down. I'm living, I'm on right now. Shawty just told me she slip inside, ready to go home right now. Making a digital dash, taking it safe, taking her home and down. Damn, what's that sound? That's the Hemi ripping loud.
Shout out to my brother Keith. Me? I go by Mr. Anonymous. This is all of my ops is hoes, all of my hoes is queens. Knowing damn well I can change up the scene, forget everything that they seen. Spend a couple nights with a real young king, I turn to the man of your dreams. Compare me to other niggas you started.
Alright, all we need is some
you only notice what coming in jeans and not really busting in jeans.
Channel all-purpose seasoning.
Doing it swell, breaking her down to a Dell. I'm sure that she's stuck for real. Can't break my heart, I know about Pippin. Take your bitch, future did Pippin. Texting me, come put the tip in. Earn respect, you passed that mission. Why as hell can't tell my homies. None of these hoes really know me. Fuck with y'all, but not too closely. Nowadays, I stay so low key. For me, thugging and rugged while cruising with Michael through out in the hood. Late night in the streets, asking me, is this where you wanna live? Shit, is this where you wanna be? Realizing it's all on me. Well, guess we'll wait and see.
Add a little bit of
Till
salt.
then, tune the next episode of Drag Ball. Psych, I'm in this bitch and I'm rolling. Telling my brody I'm going.
None of my packs are regular. All of my women be holding. Tucked and ready to load it. Ready to load it.
Explode the bitch, roll this shit, cold as shit, froze the wrist, hold this bitch. I'm in to keep it fly like I hold a fifth.
Alright, let's taste it.
Damn, my wrist should've got my shit.
And a little bit more milk.
Hey, you down the street?
Now that our sauce is complete, we're gonna go ahead and plate our food. So let's get to it.
I need you to spin the block real quick.
Alright.
I fuck with you. Shorty, she sweet, 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 like a cherry pie. Get her ass outside, then that's when you see the other side. Bad and bougie, slim, thick waist with the eyes and close. Shot two side like a coin, just flip it. Gemini shorter with the righteous vicious. You like the sex is great. I love fun with the sex.
Alright, moment of truth. Time to dig in.
Bitch playing with the 808, stay hard, break yo. She TG though, high tits, that damn wish I had a GoPro. Now I'm just on to the next one. Close friends just booming on another one, and another one, and another one. And HB off me, them son, got a HB.
Steak is perfect.
In the meantime, give me nah. But a red big waiting outside with a weed so light and can't quiet down. Damn, what's that smell? That's
And the sweet mash, oh my god. All this together, party in your mouth. Oh my god, even my cat's trying to get a piece. No baby.
Shout out to my brother
Oh,
Q.
man. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for always supporting. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. And please leave a comment down below. If you tried making this dish at home, tell me, did you guys like it? What did you guys add to it? What did you guys change to make it yours? Just please, guys, interact with me. The more y'all interact with me, the more I know that you guys are liking these videos. Again, this was a very, very, very good dinner. We're going to go ahead and finish this with the rest of my roommates. I made them all a plate. So let's go ahead. Guys, thank you again for watching, and if you would like to buy any of these items in the video, you can go to levooil.com/ogcookshop to get the equipment to make these infusions. And if you want to buy any of these ingredients, you can go to ogcookshop.com and use code SPR24 to get 40% off the butter, oil, the cooking wine, all of that. You can get it half off right now at ogcookshop.com. Thank you guys again. Please like and subscribe. Bye-bye.
Explode the bitch, roll the shit, cold as shit, froze the wrist, hold this bitch, in a minute keep it quiet like I hold a fifth.
You hold on the fifth, damn my red should've got my shit. She been a two-seater, about to hit a blitz. Spin them bitch just like she hit a lid. Damn my red should've got my shit. Damn. I gotta call her ass up, bro. Hold on. Oh. Hey, you down the street?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, the bag in the car?
Yeah, that's good.
Bet, I need you to spin the block real quick.
Alright.
I fuck with you.